10 people are nursing serious injuries after a gang of about 20 armed with machetes launched an attack in Mshomoroni and Junda areas in Mombasa late this evening. Now, the gang is said to have attacked anyone on site without stealing or destroying property, raising tension among residents and their agenda. Now, according to Kisauni OCPD Julius Kiragu, 5 of the gang members have been gunned down by police. We're going to go straight to our very own correspondent at the coast, Francis Mtalaki. He's in Kisauni area in Mombasa. Joins us live on Citizen Television. Francis, welcome to the broadcast. Bring us up to speed. What's the latest?
Well, Jeff, what happened with regard to today's attack that was carried out by a gang that we are yet to receive confirmation from the police if it is really Wakali Kwanza, Wakali Wao or Wajukuu wa Bibi. One of the gangs, according to the police, is suspected of the gangs that have been able to carry today's attack at around 6:30. And we can indeed confirm that 5 of those criminal gangs have been shot dead by the police, and the police van that you're seeing right behind me is carrying those 5 bodies. And currently we are still here at Mshomoroni area, and the police and the security operators from the Mombasa County have been able to contain the situation. But for the last 2 or 3 hours, tension was running high in areas such as Mshomoroni, where we are, and Junda area, as well as Mtopanga area. And according to those who are able to witness some of the youths who have been carrying a tank here, the attack began at around some few meters from where we're standing, that is in Junda area, and they moved all the way to Mtopanga, then came back and moved back to Junda area. But at least for now, we can be able to say that the police have been able to contain the situation, and a number of patrols have been placed in a number of areas. But we've been also able to visit the Vikotani clinic, where we've been able to see a number of residents who have been able, who are nursing injuries, and some of the residents who have been able to speak to who are nursing injuries at Vikotani Hospital, saying that a gang of between 20 to 30 who are armed with machetes and other crude weapons launched an attack, and even the border raiders were not spared either. And we'll be waiting to see maybe from the police side in terms of more arrests, because they're saying that through the night they will be carrying an operation to make sure that they're able to flush out all the criminal gangs that are operating here in Kisauni constituency. Back to you, Jeff.
Francis, I know this news is developing as we speak, but what are the residents saying right now? I mean, a lot of them are gathered behind you. They don't seem to be very worried. Are they concerned? Are they worried about these gangs running rampant in Mombasa?
Well, Jeff, that's a huge concern to many here in terms of the security, given that for the last 7 days, there are a number of incidents that have been able to be reported with regard to criminal gangs and cases such as in Shanzu area. 2 days ago, there was a case that was reported, but the police did manage to kill 2 criminal gangs that also have been operating. And of course, today, earlier we were at Changamu area, where also there was an insecurity incident that happened yesterday and early in the morning. And so quite a huge concern for residents in terms of how are they going to deal with the criminal gangs, given that Kisauni, Nyali and Likoni, these are the areas that are said to be hosting a number of criminal gangs, and specifically Wakali Kwanza, Wakali Wao, Wajukuu wa Bibi, Congo and others. These are the names that are coming up for most of residents, saying that the dreaded Wakali Kwanza seems to be one of the criminal gangs that have been terrorizing residents of here in Mombasa County. And maybe they are now calling for the police to change tactics, because most of these criminal gangs are young boys, and how they operate is quite difficult, and how they attack, many are questioning how they were not able to deal with this case, because according to the police, they are saying that there was a burial that was taking place at Junda area for one of their criminal gangs, and so this was more of a retaliating attack from the police side. But they're saying that they're keeping an eye, and they make sure that they will be able to flush out all the criminal gangs that are operating here in Kisauni constituency.